To match number 2 we go now over in Group K as Colombia look to make it back-to-back wins and of course put themselves in the driving seat for number 1 spot in Group K. What am I talking about? Well, I'll tell you next. That's the first time once again with another video. Today we take a look at Group K encounter between Colombia and DR Congo. That's right, the geezer with the statue geezer. He's going to be here, I think, for this game. Coming at you at the Estadio Guadalajara in Mexico. Of course, we'll get into all of that and much more in a second. If you do wave in, smash your subscribe. You want some for Blackburn Rovers World Cup previews. That's right, we're previewing each and every one of the games from the group stage all the way through to the final right here at Blackburn Overseas. Subscribe. Big shout out to my members and the patrons. You know who you are. And again, if you're new, smash the subscribe. Can I? I'm begging you. I'm asking you nicely. 48 likes for this video. We're trying to get likes for each and every one of the nations taking part in this World Cup. Please smash the like. But let's get into the deep end then, shall we? Coming at you on the 23rd of June is Colombia, is DR Congo. It's Group K encounter. And of course, Colombia looking pretty good at the moment with an opening day win. DR Congo, they're not too shabby. Got themselves a nice little draw against Hot Shots Portugal. Is there some real clout in this DR Congo? Can they, of course, get a win and maybe even challenge for the top 2 spots? Who knows? We'll get into it in just a second. Colombia rocking 60% form. DR Congo 33% form. But let's take a look at how Colombia got to this stage. Well, they qualified 3rd place in the CONMEBOL over in South America on the 4th of September 2025. This is their 7th tournament. 2018 was the last. They're on a streak of just the one. Of course, they were their best ever performance in 2014 when they made the quarterfinals. Looking to repeat that, or better it this time around. They are, of course, managed by Néstor Lorenzo, captained by James Rodriguez. The VIP is Luis Diaz, and they're currently ranked 13th in the world rankings. At the moment, Colombia are actually 12 favourites, I think, for the tournament here, 40-1. To lift the trophy at the end of it. My expectation is around about last 16 quarterfinals. We'll see. Again, it's hard to call at the moment with the bracket being so confusing. This is the squad here. Veterans like David Ospina between the sticks. Alvaro Montero as well. Davinson Sanchez still here. Of course, plays for Galatasaray these days. Yerry Mina on the books of Cagliari. And Daniel Munoz on the books of Crystal Palace. Into midfield, James Rodriguez on the verge of retiring after this competition. Jefferson Lerma as well in midfield. Jamilton Compaz as well. As for your strikers, Luis Diaz, Luis Suarez, Juan Cordoba, to name but a few. It's a good squad. It's got a lot of variety in it, and then, of course, a bit of youth and experience. Take a look at the squad then, shall we, that I'm expecting here. Camilo Vargas between the sticks. Molina at the left-hand side. Sanchez, Lucchemi, Munoz. We've got Ricardo Rios, Jefferson Lerma, Luis Diaz, James Rodriguez, Juan Arias, Luis Suarez up top. That's your Colombians. As for the DR Congos, they're coming in as the Intercontinental Playoff winners. That was in the pathway number 1, securing their spot quite recently on the 31st of March 2026. This is their 2nd tournament. Their last was back in 1974 when they were known as Zaire. They're, of course, on a streak of just the one. They never made it out of the groups then. Can they make it out of the groups now? Well, it's down to Sebastian de Sabre to kind of call the shots here. With the captain being Chancel Mambimba, Johan Wissa is the VIP. He's already up and running with a goal, so they're cooking. They're ranked 46 in the world rankings at the moment. They're currently long shots, so around about 750-1 to lift the trophy at the end of this World Cup. Can they do it? Well, we'll see. Let's take a look at the squad then, shall we, for this DR Congo side with the likes of Timothy Fafalu between the sticks, Matthew Apollo as well. Into the defensive ranks, we already talked about him. Chancel Mambamba is here. Dylan Pampakusnyaka, Axel Tsunzabi, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, of course, currently on the books of West Ham. He is likely to make a move this summer. Meanwhile, Gael Kakuke, formerly of Chelsea back in the day. Noah Sadiki on the books of Sunderland. Ido Kayembe on the books of Watford. Up top, Cedric Bakambu, the likes of Johan Wissa, Simon Banza as well, in a variety of options up top. As for the squad, then 4-3-3 formation of Apanzi and Zal between the sticks, Masaku, Mbemba, Tsunzabi, Wan-Bissaka making up a back 4, Mutusambi, Macau, Sadiki, Mabuku, Bakumbu, and Bogonda potentially starting in there. Maybe, of course, get the pen out here. Get the pen out, Dirk. We're going to flip-flop these guys around because it should be Johan Wissa instead of Bakambu here. So that's a live update for you here and now. So before we take a deep dive into this match, I'm going to hand you over to Eddie to talk about the Fanatic storefront for Blackburn Overseas. And Dirk, thanks again. Yes, we are always thinking here at Blackburn Overseas, and this summer is no different. We've got a brand new storefront courtesy of Fanatics, our new partner. Big shout out to those guys. Link to that storefront is in the description down below. It also, hopefully, fingers crossed, should be on the screen right about now. Of course, we've got merchandise for Blackburn Rovers, official merchandise that is, World Cup as well. We've got all the good stuff. Make sure to check it out. If you're a sports fan, Fanatics is the place to be. Check that sucker out. Of course, every purchase you do helps the channel in some way, somehow, of course. But until then, it's back to Dirk in the studio. Take a look at the Group K situation right here, right now. Colombia top the charts here with 3 points out of the possible 3. DR Congo are cooking. They're up and running with a point, of course, after a solid draw against Portugal. As for Uzbekistan, they're, of course, the 14-minute. After this game, Colombia will take on Portugal in a red-hot encounter for maybe top spot. We'll never know. DR Congo also taking will have a matchup against Uzbekistan on the 28th of June. Quick look at the situation then between these two nations. They have yet to play each other according to my data, of course, but the squad valuations have Colombia at 302 million compared to 143 million of DR Congo. Of course, the average age is 29.1 for DR Congo, 30.1 for Colombia. They're both sets of teams there. The vast majority play outside of their domestic top flight in their respective nations. As for the win index favouring Colombia right now, 63%. The draws at 22. DR Congo at just the 15. Before a ball was kicked, Portugal were favoured here, 78%. We had Colombia in second place, 13%. DR Congo were third, with Uzbekistan in fourth. Do you agree with that? Do you think that's how it's going to pan out? Let me know in the comments down below. This, of course, was the pathway for Colombia. If they were going to be runners-up here, they were going to take on Croatia in the round of 32 with Spain in this round of 16. And then, of course, we'll see if they can get past that. We'll have to wait, of course. Meanwhile, England were going to be DR Congo's round of 32 opponents should they make it through. Of course, that will be at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Again, we've got to wait for all the permutations to pan out and, of course, to see if England win that group or come second or even third, dare I say it. Meanwhile, of course, this game and this game alone, I've got Colombia 71%. That's down to you guys, your public vote here. 20% going for DR Congo. The draw is at 9%. What about me? Well, I'm going to lock it in here, guys. We're going to lock it in. DR Congo have been impressive so far, but Colombia got that monkey off their back. They've got the win. They've got some goals in their name now. I think we're going to see the best of Colombia here in this group stages. It's all about transferring that group stage action into the knockouts, though, when, of course, we get to the spicy part of this World Cup. So I'm thinking we're going to get another win here for Colombia to make it back-to-back wins. 6 points on the charts, and, of course, put the pressure completely on Portugal, and maybe even play with a little bit of comfort in that red-hot encounter in match number 3. But DR Congo will still have it on the line with the potential shootout themselves against Uzbekistan in their final group game. So 2-1 victory. Colombia, they take all 3 points. Well, there you have it, folks. There you bloody have it. That, of course, is my prediction. Let me know yours, of course, in the comments. The best and the worst will be featured in the review show when, of course, we come back to talk about this result. Of course, if you want to look at some other predictions made by myself at the channel, we've got the cat prediction. We've also got the ones made by a bunch of ping pong balls. Make sure to check those out as well. Link should be on the screen right about now. But until then, subscribe, smash the like. Catch you later. We're done.